Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Hare Hare. We not only pray for the ancestors and your wonderful mother, we can see how wonderful she will be because when we see both Mataji and Baba Nachitya Prabhu, such exalted, exemplary devotees who always doing services in the temple. Right now, also, I have to literally send someone to bring Mataji from a service. That is their nature. She is an architect by profession. In most of the festivals, you will see Mataji doing amazing interior decoration. More importantly, her devotion is very sincere practitioner and very dedicated to Srila Prabhupada's person. Thank you so much, Mataji. We are very grateful. Devotees, in this way, you can sponsor for birthdays, wedding anniversaries, and also memory of your beloved ones. In this way, you will be able to do a wonderful for all of them because Lordship will be released and all the devotees will be served Mahaprasada. So in this way, you can achieve so much. Please consider for sponsoring for birthdays, wedding anniversaries, and all the memories. Thank you. Dear devotees, couple of quick announcements before we move on to our Sunday quiz class. We all know how important is the space now. In few minutes, we will see. We will keep saying, please keep moving forward, please move forward. All because of the lack of space here. It is a good problem, but we want a solution for this problem. So let us, from our heart, pray for the temple expansion and renovation, which we wanted to happen soon, so that devotees can have comfortable space for doing various services. So are you all together with me? Let us from our heart pray to the Lordship. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Hare. Thank you so much. We have our YouTube channel, Temple's YouTube channel, IFS Recordings, a very important channel for you to subscribe. In this way, you can get to hear every day Srimad Bhagavatam classes, weekly Sunday classes, which are all recorded with videos. And most importantly, we'll have wonderful Bhakti Sastri classes by our beloved Grace and all the senior devotees here. And recently, this was Ravanath Maharaj came and performed initiation for many devotees. That video is also already there. So please subscribe. In that way, it will be easy for you to get all the updates. Secondly, how many of you don't have Back to Godhead magazine subscription? How many of you don't have Back to Godhead subscription? Back to Godhead magazine is the flagship magazine of ISKCON, International Society for Krishna Consciousness. And this magazine started in 1944. From then on, it is key. And in this magazine, you will find what?
Saki, Proji, Guru దగ్గర నుంచి సఖీస్ మంజరీస్ అలా వెళ్ళి రాధమ్మ దగ్గరికి వెళ్తుంది రోజు. రాధమ్మ కృష్ణుడికి ఆఫర్ చేస్తారు రోజు.
Every subscription, magazine, okay. We get 6 magazines in a year. Every magazine.
బలరాముడి దగ్గరికి వెళ్తుందా ప్రభు?
It's only $13 per year.
బలరాముడి.
You are doing such an amazing service to please. So we humbly request every house should have Back to Godhead subscription. To please our beloved Srila Prabhupada. Back to Godhead is our magazine. Dear devotees, let's move on to the next important part of our Sunday Peace program, our Sunday Peace class. When a devotee is very sincere, very well learned, highly qualified, working as a great professional, extraordinarily performing his duties, everything, yet very simple, very humble at heart, and that devotee will be known as Niskinchan Nitai. Prabhu has received his MBA from a very reputed college. He's been practicing Krishna consciousness for more than 20 years with utmost dedication. Anyone who came in contact with him, you can feel his dedication. when you touch an electric socket, you get a shock, right? But you will get a pleasant surprise when you come near him. His determination, his dedication, his absolute surrender will be shown from every word comes out of his mouth. That is his personality. For him, he has received an amazing name. Niskinchan. Prabhupada says Niskinchan means nothing to do with the material world. Only dependent on Krishna. And he is perfect example for that. When you talk to him, it is pure Krishna consciousness. By his words, by his lectures, he inspires hundreds of people across the world. I'm literally meaning across the world, not just Farmington. He also regularly visits Lawrence Tech University and many such universities and training and inspiring the students to take up Krishna consciousness. Constantly, every day, he is preaching, he is practicing what he preaches. And such wonderful family Prabhuji has. Naveen Radhanani Mataji, many of you are aware, such exemplary Mataji who has deep dedication, determination for serving Prabhupada's mission, and their wonderful son, Rasaraj. If you want to know how a college student should be, just study Rasaraj. You will know exactly everything, how one should be. Very handsome boy, highly qualified. Everything, every box will check for him as a qualified man. Yet very humble at heart, very sincere. He's been chanting many years now, 60 rounds of Hare Krishna mantra while going to university. That is his family, Prabhuji's family. And Prabhuji is very well learned in all the scriptures, an amazing Kirtaniya. More importantly, his heart is full of love and deep realizations. So it is our great fortune to welcome His Grace Niskinchan Nitai Prabhuji with 3 loud animals. His Grace Niskinchan Nitai Prabhuji.
ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। नारायणं नमस्कृत्यं नरों चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जायामुदीरये। नष्टप्रायेषु अभद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया भगवतीरुत्तम श्लोके भक्तिर्भवति नैष्टिकी। कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय देवकी नंदनाय च नंदगोपकुमाराय गोविंदाय नमो नमः। Together, Nama Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Preshthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Iti Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pachyatya Deshatarine Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaura Bhaktarinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. So I welcome all of you to today's Sunday Feast program started by Srila Prabhupada many years back in New York City. So whatever kind words Prabhuji has spoken about me, actually, those words are for him only in one sense, because he is inspiring us. After every Sunday Feast class, Prabhuji makes sure we are sitting together, holding our plate, and we are relishing Krishna Katha with Divya Tirtha Prabhu, Prabhuji, Sri Gopal Prabhu. Many days happening these things nowadays. And Prabhuji is giving right direction, how after such a philosophy is spoken, how we can talk, explain, so that we can relate to our day-to-day activities and implement in our life. So Prabhuji is very expert in this. And Prabhuji has recently pleased all of us, his services in such a way. My God, I said that if in future, suppose Prabhuji, scolded at me 100 times also, I have forgiven him already. That much he pleased everyone recently. My God. And that's what the topic is. I inspired by our His Grace Kadam Kanan Prabhu to select this topic. What is the Guru's grace means in our life? How many of you coming last 6 months to Hare Krishna temple? Last 6 months. Oh, no. Not like that. From last 6 months. ISKCON last 6 months. Recently started coming. Okay, no one. So you are coming from last 10 years, 5 years, 2 years, like that. Okay. So, I wanted to do the service of all initiate. Recently they got initiation, and service of those who are aspiring, and service of second initiate. So that's what I try to do, some endeavor, so that if this endeavor, somebody get Guru's grace in their life, I will feel that, this journey is at the right direction. And please forgive my limitation, because I am struggling with Maya, all the time. And some other trying to focus. People says that 2 decades, but I know how many times in these 2 decades, how much quality Krishna conscious I exhibited in my life. Very difficult actually. One devotee was telling, if you are allured by Maya, sometime by opposite gender, sometime material education, and sometime your so-called relative telling there, itna mat karo, Krishna consciousness, thoda to time de do hame. So that kind of relative. M1, M2, M3, M4. Apple has such kind of chips nowadays. M1, M2, M3, M4. These are Maya's various form. And for getting Guru's grace, if you switch off one M4, M3 become very prominent. And if you switch M3, this M1 and M2, this is Maya's form. Other form, Maya give you trouble. One day I asked Yuval Krishna Prabhu also, Prabhu, when this test will end? So Krishna will test our sincerity throughout our life. Throughout, anything can happen. One boy was telling me before joining Brahmachari ashram, he was checking with me whether, which ashram is great. I told my wife, uske samne aayegi to thoda jhagda karenge, ताकि usko pata chale कि baba, this is very danger, I mean, it's not like that. Grahasthas are doing wonderful services in our society. I am not saying in that way. So he was telling that saving phone, I mean, in our phone book of some Mataji is also sometimes danger if we don't have any service related, interaction with that. We can go in any direction actually. Nowadays, people have WhatsApp, they save their pictures. One picture, one person attracted by one picture is saved for, why? So that he can preach Krishna consciousness. And he went away. Such a things may happen. So Maya, can be present in phone book as well. Yeah, somebody can hack your account, send the messages to everyone, and you don't know what is happening around the world. Recently happened with me also, very danger actually. So forget about that. Today, auspicious presence of Sri Radhanath Swami Maharaj last week and yesterday, 2 exalted personalities, His Holiness Bhakti Charu Maharaj, His Holiness Chandramuli Swami Maharaj. Vyas Puja we celebrated, and recently, Gopal Krishna Maharaj, left this planet to assist Srila Prabhupada eternally. So this entire presentation we dedicate to all this personality, and also His Holiness Jai Pataka Swami Maharaj. He has health issues, but still, he's always high at his Krishna consciousness. To all those exalted devotees, we dedicate this song in Guru's grace. So please, I request Ravindra Radha to please sing, and we'll repeat. If this song will take till 2 p.m. also, I don't care, because this song, if you see the meaning, can you pass on the mic? Two Matajis and two Prabhujis read the meaning. This is related to your initiation. This song is completely related to initiation, what Guru does in our life after initiation. So somebody please loudly, somebody with loud voice, please.
Because you're so merciful, you gave me a place in Godruma, and the woodlands of God. This order to fulfill. Don't fear in this land, and sing the holy name of Sri Hari.
But when, O Master, out of your great mercy, you bestow upon me, upon this servant of yours, the spiritual competence and fulfill that order, when will my mind be tranquil and fixed? When will I endure all hardships and serve Lord Hari without distractions?
So two Prabhus.
Due to attachment to worldly pleasures in childhood and youth, I have developed bad habits. Because of this sinful act, my body has become an integral to the service of the perfect Lord.
Now, the old age afflicted by the five-fold illness, how will I serve the Lord? O Master, listen, I have fallen at your feet weeping, overwhelmed by anger.
Yes. So this is the song. Everybody, please, with rapt attention, will try to repeat this song. Dedicate to your own spiritual master, whoever you are aspiring from, and finally to Srila Prabhupada.
बड़ कृपा कोरी गौरव माते गुरु मेरी जात मुस्काना
बड़ कृपा कोरी गौरव गुरु मेरी जात बड़ कृपा कोरी गौरव नमते गुरु मेरी जात आप्यादिला मोरे एहि प्राचे होती बिना
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
We discuss only 2 to 3 points. The first point is the need of Guru. I was highly surprised when I came to know how many of you know P.T. Usha. She is famous for running. I was surprised to know that running also people required Guru. What is there in running, right? घर से भाग जाते हैं लोग. What Guru is required? I really surprised. The track is very famous. You can have credits for track in this country. You can get some points in your GPA. I mean, I don't know how it goes. In India also, we get it, right? So for that also she required Guru. Such a simple thing. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu by his Leela proved us that without mercy of pure devotee, we cannot directly approach to Supreme Person. The Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he was daily going and taking darshan of Krishna in the form of Jagannath. Sei Gaur, Sei Krishna, Sei Jagannath. So there is no difference between Chaitanya, Krishna and Jagannath. Having Radha Bhav, he is having topmost ecstasy, having Bhav of Radharani, and he was mad for Krishna in front of Jagannath Ratha Yatra. And what was his consciousness? Tunadapi Sunichena. In that consciousness, he was hiding behind the Garud Stamba. You know why he was hiding behind Garud Stamba to take darshan of Jagannath? He thought Garudji is the pure devotee and topmost devotee of Lord. And if God glances mercy on Garudji, and if I am hiding behind that pole or that Garud Stamba, then somewhere or other, this Jagannathji will also glance at me. So Swayam Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Swayam Bhagavan, he is proving from this example that without grace of Guru, we cannot do, without grace of any pure devotee. So that was the position of Lord Chaitanya from the beginning. Even if you open the Mahabharata, the first page, you will find 3 times the word Vinaya, Vinaya and Vinaya. Because Lomaharshan, not Romaharshan, Lomaharshan Putra, what is his name? Anyone? What is his name? Sutta Goswami. So when he came to the assembly, he bowed down to the audience and he gave them a stand as if they are their guru. And that is the position of humble devotee. I thought Mahabharata is not written with such humility. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Chaitanya Charitamrita is very much ecstasy is there. But in Mahabharata also you will find that humility where great personality is bowing down in front of audience. Nowadays people are talking so much in their speech classes, audience analysis. Before going to the public, do some audience analysis, but nobody talk that audience also can be worship and benediction can come from all audience. And I am not relying on my PowerPoint. I am relying on your power of devotion, your devotion today in this speech. PowerPoint can, it's just a media actually, to just send this message or yeah, there is no other way, sometime because Kali Yuga memory. So this is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Mother Yashoda also proved by her example, she could not bind Krishna alone. There are so many gopis, were there. And somewhere the Acharyas write, by the grace of other gopi also, gopi friends. He had a love for that gopis, and she could bind by the love of everyone, not only mother. Because Krishna, what he did, Krishna looking at everyone as a mother, and he gave the opportunity to every gopi, to feed the milk. And that Krishna was bound by love of not only Mother Yashoda, but all the gopis. That is a higher understanding. So without mercy of our peers or the pure devotee, you cannot uplift us in Krishna consciousness. That is for sure. And, this is our parampara having 32 acharyas. So it is said, Gu Shabdashu Andhakara, Ru Shabdatama Nirodhaka, Andarika Nirodhiva, Guru Iti Avidyate. The Ka Dhatu, it represents, that means it is Andhakar. And Ra Dhatu or Ru represent the removal of the Andhakar. So word Guru means who would remove the darkness in the heart of conditioned soul. And it is given in Aditya Taraka Upanishad. We have 108 Upanishad. This is one of the Upanishad where he found that Ga means darkness and Ru means one who removes the darkness, and that is the Guru. So there is one story of Guru Nanak Ji. In Punjab they worship Guru Nanak, and his Vahe Guru, I told in my one Sunday Fist class, Vamana Hari, Govinda and Ram. One of the priests, when I was in Golden Temple, he told that this is the meaning of Vahe Guru. And Prabhupada sent so many of disciples to see the langar in Golden Temple, so that we can see how they manage big pots. All American disciples went to see there, So there is no difference. Actually, there is only difference in the detail, what other philosophical section they follow. But if you see, there is a common message in all the religion. They are fighting today on the name of external differences, but actually there is a common message. So this Guru Nanak Ji went to see Jagannath again, Jagannath temple. So in Jagannath temple, he was praying to his Guru, and two of Jagannath direct, they were not Panda, but direct, two of the Jagannath's devotee, they started gossiping with each other. In Jagannath temple, why is required some via media to reach to Jagannath? Jagannath is there in front of him. Why he required somebody to praise, why he's praising his own Guru? And they were bewildered. After some time, Guru Nanak Ji came out taking darshan of Jagannath Ji. And outside the pandal, two devotees of Guru Nanak Ji came and they started washing his feet and started praising him. And now, though, pura rumor, there was no WhatsApp, Facebook, Tinder, nothing was there. But it was a rumor that, why, this is happening in Jagannath temple. So Guru Nanak Ji, they approach finally. We want to know, what is this happening? Lord Jagannath is there. Why we need Guru to approach Jagannath? So Guru Nanak Ji told them, if you want to catch a fire, can you directly touch fire? They said no. So I showed two picture here. To catch a fire, we required one match, matchstick, and also candle. Then easily one material object we required to catch a fire. Now similarly, one via media is required to reach that Krishna. Krishna is like Surya Koti, is effulgent like anything. We go in front of Krishna, that is a devotee's grace. They made it possible that Krishna appeared in Farmington Hill. One day our Yugal Kishore Prabhu told, those who are pure devotee, they can clearly hear the flute of Krishna, And I don't know how Krishna is parking the 9 lakh cows in this parking area when your cars are standing. So think like that, 7:45, Krishna is ready to go with his tiffin. Our Giriraj Prabhu brings Bhoga to Krishna, and Krishna is ready to go with his all cowherd boyfriends. That is the, so that's what the first statement of this song. The Guru not only given us a Harinam on our Diksha day, but he has given us a Vrindavan. Because Tirthi Kurvanti Tirthani, whenever the devotee like Vidura and our Guru, they go, they carry Vrindavan in their heart. Sometimes Guru looks straight in our eyes. After many years, I felt this year, I don't know. Maharaj was telling you are not traveling this much, not too much. And straight in the eyes. So many of your, your Guru Maharaj also, when they come. So whenever Guru sees straight in the eyes, because Guru always see Vrindavan everywhere, always see Krishna everywhere, that divine vision that is very captivating actually. That is not mind blogging. People say, it's not about mind, it is about heart. Deep into the heart. He know our heart and he deeply seen our heart. That's what so many devotees said, I am just living to have one glance of my Guru. That is enough for me. Prabhupada Oceanic smile, or our Guru Maharaj, anybody, any Guru Maharaj actually, powerful Guru Maharaj in ISKCON. Then one smile we can sustain throughout. Sometimes we have complained, Guru did not speak to me. Only some devotee got, opportunity to serve the Guru. Guru not look at me. It's not like that actually. We cannot estimate the grace of Guru by our mundane intelligence. Duryodhana started doing that. He said, what is that? Paryaptam tadame tesham. Phalam Bhishma bhi rakshitam and Balam Bhima bhi rakshitam. He said, our grandfather Bhishma Dev is protecting us. He is very big and stout, having so much experience. Ganga Putra Bhishma. His pratidhya is so powerful. And their little child Bhima, only Shaka difference, Bhima, Bhishma. What this little child will do, Bhima. So he was equating the material strength, not knowing that Krishna is present, the father of religion, at the side of Bhima. So this is a material calculation of Guru's grace. Never ever underestimate. When Guru never look at you, you have, that means you are in the separation of Guru. One day when Guru asked one disciple, he was staying 10 years as a saffron brahmachari. And Guru also, coming so many times in that temple, he asked, Prabhu, you are from which temple? What do you feel? Giving your IIT degree, wearing saffron robe, day and night you are serving in one temple and your Guru Maharaj is asking you, Prabhu, you are from which temple? My God, what could have happened to that Prabhu, So that doesn't mean Guru has neglected. Guru tests us like anything. Guru tests. When somebody was telling me during my initiation, either you will go like this or you will go like this after initiation. I'm not scaring none of you. Guru's, if you're holding the lotus feet of Guru, this initiation ceremony, it's so sublime and so much grace is there. Guru's grace will come. One should not take initiation only to burn the sinful activities in the oblation of that fire. That is underestimation of the Gurudev. He's going to give us the prema dhana, golokera pranadhana, harinama, sankirtan. And we just underestimate only equating this kind of, dhanam dehi, putram dehi, that we have done so many times in India, in front of demigod. So that is not estimation of Guru. Guru means to give spiritual benediction. Sometimes we see Guru should come, Gaurang Prabhu jokingly said, Guru should come to my home, to my car. My car will be purified. But what about you? He said. What about, house will be purified. What about you? He was jokingly saying. So, one should not underestimate Guru actually. His instructions are important. Otherwise, we are only waiting for that small, like outside, they are waiting for celebrities, just for their smile, just for a second. For some time, Guru's instructions, they are keeping us in separation. Those Gurus, they are not in this planet also. They feel that Guru is there. Why? Because they are living by their instruction. That is the Guru's grace. So this is the, same temple, Jagannath. Now coming to some of the people who are coming new and for our old devotees for revision when we are preaching to the new group. So, we think that if I have everything, no need of Guru. Arjuna was the great hero with Gandiva bow. As good as software engineer having 5,000 ka laptop, or, some doctor having all the facility, own hospital, working at the high position in top-notch, some medical center. Everything, career-wise settled. Having Gandiva is not a joke. Don't look at Gandiva. Gandiva means can do any blunder. Just by, Arjuna, I say, kya bolte Hindi mein? I don't know English word for that. Vibrate that Gandiva, there might be earthquake, and there is some description is given. So some people may say, I am career-wise, I am settled. I don't need a Guru. Kya ho jayega Gurudev aake mere life mein? Because they are equating Guru as a money giver. Ashirwad, only they want, sometimes people bring the Guru and such a big photo at the home. Just for Ashirwad. Maharaj, Ashirwad de do. Ashirwad de do, So Guru is not for that actually. Only Guru's real Ashirwad is following the instruction of Guru. Then that Ashirwad is always with us. So Arjuna, was famous for Gandiva bow. And same Arjuna was a best student, having 10 out of 10 in IIT or in MIT, 4 out of 4, GPA. Internship pehle hi mil gaya. I say, teacher, was only, targeting to the eye of the bird. That much concentration, he was not distracted, OPT H1B ka kuch problem nahi. Now H1B also problem, we got some news actually. So yeah, so Arjuna was fully focused education wise. That kind of education Dronacharya given to Arjuna, fully focused, and what I'm making a point, I will come to the point. I'm telling the qualities of Arjuna, and Arjuna bestowed him with, Indra, the father of Arjun, bestowed him with celestial weapon. I talk about Gandiva weapon of, here, but celestial weapon from that world outside the space, Arjuna was granted. It is like, this is like celestial country for us. We came, as good as we are getting green card, citizenship. How many of your citizen? Why only few are raising hand? We all are citizen of India, right? When a citizen is only American, no, our country is also great, actually. So whenever we ask who are citizens, they think citizen means America only. I never ask you, are you citizen of America or what? So, or something like getting a job in a White House. So that, I'm equating Arjuna's that kind of condition with today's condition, getting such a opulence in the life. That was Arjun, So, and he got Pashupatastra from Shiva. Getting from Shiva Pashupatastra is what, and also he fought with Gandharva, Chitraratha and others, and defeated them completely. That was Arjun. And Arjuna had such a weapon who can create a Parjanya. There is a this thing, earthquake also. Sometimes summer, sometimes water. That was Bhishma Deva got the water from the earth by Arjuna's, when Arjuna did that actually. So Arjuna was powerful in all the senses, in all he is equipped with, all material education, material career, having great Dronacharya like teacher. Still Arjuna said, Sena yoru bhayor madhye rathastapayata mechuta. Hey Achyut, who never deviated from your path. You are Krishna. You become my Uber driver. You told you become, and you are still my Uber driver. That was Krishna's position. Arjuna by his, leg only telling Krishna, go left, right, lower than Uber driver, and washing the feet of devotee in the Rajasuya Yajna. That was Krishna's position. And same Krishna, what he told, he showed him who came to fight both the side, and Arjuna was bewildered. So none of the situation of the world will save. One day, 1 millionaire traveling from Pune to Bombay with cash in the suitcase. This happened. And in the middle for the petrol or gas, that car stopped. And that bag has sometimes cash. People want to save some taxes in India. So they carry cash. One time I was working outside IT industry. My boss gave me 75,000 cash. And I was fearful in Pune's train. Can you imagine? And I have to give to some political leader. I was thinking, usne bataya, isne diya hi nahi to? That kind of fear in mind. My God, I said, boss, are you sure? It was very, 2005, before my IT job. So construction of some, industry, So why I'm telling you this? Because why I told this? I forgot. Yeah, in Pune, somebody was carrying the suitcase. And when this driver came out, there was one jeep van was standing and gundas, mafias were talking to each other. जैसे ही ये दरवाजा बंद करेगा ना, तलवड़े तक जाएंगे और उसको मार डालेंगे. And they have rifle and all the gun. And this man came and told, this boss, they are trying to kill you. And from Chemburu to here, they came here to kill you. And immediately he said, turn this. And they went inside actually for some reason. And he took complete, turn from bridge and went back to Mumbai. 3 days he could not sleep. And he landed to some, devotee in our ISKCON temple. And he became Pakka devotee now, So that was the story of that man. Why I'm telling? In today's modern scenario, he had a best doctor, best insurance, best car, best driver. Everything was nicely arranged in his life, but he was bewildered. He could not solve problems of the life. And when we come to such a situation, we need the Guru. Sometimes Guru's grace is available very, early. So we may think, oh my God, I am so fortunate. Yeah, we are fortunate, but that fortune is coming from Prabhupada and Parampara. We should always be grateful. If you are not grateful, we will take Guru cheaply, actually. Even, yeah, so that is the condition, And the best thing, some people may think, oh, this is about material thing. What about a psychological thing? This is Arjuna's psychology. He went to Swargaloka. It is said that, respect to everyone, in Swargaloka, the ladies are more beautiful than the ladies on earthly planet. If you go up, there is a Lakshmi, more beautiful. And in the Goloka, more beautiful ladies serving Krishna. And Arjuna went to the celestial, and where Uruvashi approached Arjuna. And Arjuna has the best sense control. He said, you are like my mother. I cannot marry with you. That was Arjuna. You are like Sachi, Indra's wife, to me, and I cannot marry you. And that was Arjuna having best sense control also. Arjuna did not bewildered, by her proposal, and Arjuna surrendered to Krishna. Having everything great. Somebody may say, I have already sense control. I was, initial days when I came, there was one Prabhu, and he was little Mayavadi. So all Bombay devotees, they were coming, they were telling, my name was Nandakishore. They were telling to that Mayavadi person who was taking Krishna consciousness, don't talk philosophy to him. Because wo jaane ke baad nahi to I am gone, because he also did not understand and I also did not understand. So he told me also, don't talk any philosophy to him. You just chant, and inspire him to chant. And everything, every time it was going on actually. So having best sense control, I saw this Prabhu is a brahmachari. He is not in ISKCON. Having Vedic lifestyle, he did not, his entire family did not went to doctor throughout the life. He is having his own Ayurvedic study. And that's what Vedic India was. Particular family, having many orchards of mango, not exporting to America, still happy in India, always, counting cash, all that stuffs, and that Prabhu, very much sense control. But, when you don't take a guru, you don't connect to parampara. If you connect to parampara, you can do miraculous thing. Some of our kirtaniyats also, they have not taken guru in their life for many years. But when they took, there was a guru's grace flowing through them. Many, because they are so exalted. Some guru told them, Prabhu, you are so exalted, how I can initiate you. Some of the kirtaniyats in our tradition. Amarendra Prabhu, he was with me one day and we were discussing the same thing, So our Dwarkadish Prabhu came in our discussion and he said like that, they will eventually take whenever need come. But Guru's grace is required. One can be a great kirtaniyat, one can be a great, speaker. Anytime Guru's grace is required. Without Guru's grace, we cannot do anything. So we are almost at a concluding phase. So, do you know who is this? Bhaktivinoda Thakur. How many of you have given by your company Tesla to come to office? Just raise your hand. No? At least Equinox, AV, or some bike. But Bhaktivinoda Thakur told British governor, I cannot work. He was exalted Vaishnava and British governor said, don't worry. What is the problem? He said, 4 hours journey. They said, from your home to the High Court, we will construct the railway line. Bhaktivinoda Thakur ki jai. And that was Mr. Kedarnath Dutt. I was Googling one day. How many cases he solved? I think 105 cases per week. Who will solve these many cases? Per week, 100, and you ask ChatGPT, but don't rely on that. But some people says 105. ChatGPT says many, but to average 105 cases, So this Prabhu, our Bhaktivinoda Thakur was solving. Exalted personality. So some group of newcomers, young boys came to Bhaktivinoda Thakur and they said, can you tell us very confidential pastimes of Radha and Krishna? We want to relish it, Gurudev. We want to relish it. He said, I am not qualified. If you see my songs, I am always saying, Tomara kukur. I want to become a dog at the place of Vaishnava. That is my position. Who I am to narrate the stories, exalted stories of Krishna and Radha. People are so much want to do it. Prabhupada was never talk about Radharani on Radhastami. Everybody was thinking, Arey Prabhupada, when he will talk about Radhastami? He was reading Krishna book, one chapter after another chapter. There are some Radhastamis like that. Few words actually. So that was exalted position of Prabhupada. So Bhaktivinoda Thakur was so exalted, he tell them that go to my Guru. What is his Guru's name? Jagannath Das Babaji Maharaj. And they came to Jagannath Das Babaji Maharaj. Jagannath Babaji Maharaj said same thing to them. He said, I am not exalted. I cannot talk about the confidential pastime. Why I am bringing this topic? Sometime in Guru's YouTube channel, 50,000 people crying at a time, hearing the exalted pastimes of Radha Krishna. They bolte ISKCON mein bhi itne log le aate, our views like millions, billions of views for such a channels. And such a Guru declare, I don't believe in Vedas. Still people follow, till people follow actually. And they want to be part of that. Whenever anything is available cheaply, people want to take it cheaply. It is available, If you go to market, the bhendi will come only for how much pound? Mataji's or Prabhu's goes to. You might be thinking this fellow goes or not. Go or not. Huh? $3 per pound. So whatever is available very cheap, the people crowd there. Agar ye India Mart wala bata de, aaj free hai sab kuch. So, abhi is 1 to 2 mein, So it may happen, right? People will just go there. But whenever gold is available, gold, who has money, those people only will go. So we should not have to take this path cheaply. You all are sincere. It is for me I am talking about. So they come to Jagannath Babaji Maharaj and he said, I am giving you some seeds and you just go in the field and sow the seeds and just keep watering them. And they keep watering this for 8 months and 2 years. And Jagannath Babaji did not speak about exalted pastimes. And when they came to Bhaktivinoda Thakur complaining that your Guru did not reveal us a form of ourselves or did not give the grace of Krishna and did not tell us the pastimes of Radha Krishna, which are very confidential. He said, Guru has given you the Bhakti Lata Beej, and this is the opportunity for us to just associating with him. So whatever he has done, you got nice fruit to your, whatever seed you have sown, now it reap into the fruit. Why? Because you follow as a Guru's order. So similarly, we have a lot of karma. When Guru gives the beach from the glance or to the initiation, he gives the bead. And when we chant on that bead, or we just follow without initiation, we just follow our Guru, what will happen? That beach or seed will fructify. And for that, one ground is required, fertile ground of humility and openness of the heart. If you are open in the heart and our heart is pure, not pure, Guru's grace will become pure for sure, but we require some humility to surrender to Guru. And with that fertile land, that Bhakti Lata beach one day will reach at the lotus feet of Radharani. And that's what Guru's grace. Radha Gopijana Vallabh Bhagwan ki jai, Nitai Patit Pavan. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. So just 2 practical story and I will end. In one temple in Pune, because I am from Pune, what happened is one Guru came, very exalted Guru, and one disciple brought such a big garland. Don't go on this picture, So such a big garland, it was reaching to the ground, which all varieties of costly flowers, costly flower. Guru Maharaj was so humble, He doesn't require that. He called the temple president and asked, Prabhu, this Prabhu, how many times come to temple? Temple president was also so humble. He said, Prabhu, regularly. So Maharaj got doubt. What is regularly means? He said, regularly when you come. So he said, I come twice in a year. So he brought his family and him, and Maharaj chastised him. He said, I am happy with your offering of garland, this flower, and I am sure you offer to Prabhupada. I am happy with this, but this will not please me. if you are not, very collaboratively working with your local authority, I will never please with you. And that was our Guru's, this thing. If you don't come regularly and do some services in the temple and doing something whimsically, nothing will happen in your life, I don't require such kind of thing, he said, not elaborate arrangement. Sometimes we see Guru takes all of the bhogas we offer to Lord, on the table, it is arranged. But we have to arrange. Guru's life is so simple, just to please us, he takes some bite here and there, and then whatever prasad you carry, it will come back actually, and there are so many stories. They are very simple in their life. If you ask them, that is tapasya for them to sit and take it, So we should not externally understand our Guru. Never, never. In one conversation in Chaitanya Charitamrita, it is said that one should not, if we don't have that purity, humility, and openness in the heart, don't see Guru taking prasad or Guru resting. You will equate your lifestyle with Guru's lifestyle, and you always say, my life is so better. Kind of thought will come, and that is second last snare of Maya. And what is the first snare of Maya? Last snare of Maya, I am a God. I want to different from anyone, everyone. I will do some different thing from everyone. They said this speaking in Bhagavatam, speaking in Sunday feast, it is not like, some performance. One day Madhav Prabhu was telling me, I was telling, Prabhu, we are arranging Kirtan in Boston, but what should be the criteria? He said, Kirtanians should read Bhagavatam. He said, I am reading Bhagavatam. That's what I'm sitting here. And they should be very grateful to their authority. And they should always read Bhagavatam actually. So without reading them, we should not give them chance also. He said very strictly, So what it means is that it really brings, purity in the heart. So this is one story. And I told you that I am also dedicating this series to our His Holiness Gopal Krishna Maharaj, who is our GBC. He was our GBC in Pune. He used to come there, so disciplined, wherever he is and he is sick, this is our Gurus actually. And he is sick also, he just take his kartal, 7:45 sharp, wherever he is, traveling some Lohgaon airport or somewhere, he just take kartal and start. Sri Guru Charana Padma, immediately, wherever he is. Because Guru, it is said, Vedekai Jahara Charite. His Guru's grace is described in all the Vedas. Jiva Goswami said that if you please Krishna, you are very fortunate. But if you please Guru, you are more fortunate. And he said, if you please, Guru more than Krishna, you are more and more and more fortunate. Because Yasya Prasadat Bhagavat Prasado, Yasya Prasadat Nagati Kutopi. So why I am giving the example of Maharaj? In meeting so many conflict, Maharaj was calm and quiet. So many big things he resolved like anything. By Yugal Kashyap Prabhu's case, me and Bhagadacharya Prabhu and Krishna Kumar Prabhu got opportunity in GBC college, 2 years back. So there where devotees were discussing, that is same time when Maharaj was eternally going in the planet of his Lord. So that time devotee was narrating how he was calm and quiet in all this conflict actually. So don't see only by externally seeing Maharaj has a back problem, so many health issues. What is the age, Prabhu? What was the age? 80. And Maharaj was working effortlessly. Everywhere he was going, just to give this Krishna consciousness. And Russia, when we come to know, he was a GBC for many centers, And one day, Maharaj solved one big problem in Pune temple. If I don't tell you, this project will not complete. So what happened, some of the people complain Maharaj that there is one person who always angry, not short temper, but most of the time he angry. And Maharaj in front of all of them asked, what are his services? Each and every one. 100 people in the room started telling that almost he do everything. Everything he does. So Maharaj said, see how exalted he is. Do you do this thing? Do you have time to do this thing? But sometimes he anger, just, try to tolerate. And Rajesh Prabhu was telling Maharaj was so expert in handling it. Next, again, he called Rajesh Prabhu and said, now called that devotee who is angry. And that devotee was brought in front of Maharaj. And Maharaj, respectfully handled the situation. He said, Prabhu, ये क्या सुन रहा हूँ मैं? आप angry होते हो, हमें angry नहीं होना है. We don't have to exhibit our anger on public. They will go away. And he did not scold he purposefully avoided him to go in the public so that I will not chastise him in the public. That was the heart of Maharaj. And then he brought him separately and gave him the lesson. So such expertly, so many issues in our world. He was expertly meeting to politicians in India. And even we come to know during our opening of temple that Hema Malini ji took initiation from Maharaj, when Pranab Mukherjee came to opening of NVCC temple. So that was the grace, and we are missing that grace, and we can read books about Maharaj, we can hear about Maharaj. So this is one short video somebody posted. I will not show everything. Recently this happened. This Prabhu was dying. Doctor said he will die within 2 to 3 hours also. Some completely, doctors can tell, lungs were completely infected. We posted this video. I don't want to show everything. But he got initiation on the phone by Radhanath Swami Maharaj. Just 1 minute I will show. I don't want to show entire video because we are closing.
Thank you, Gurudev. Thank you very much. My love and prayers are always with you. Srila Prabhupada's mercy is always with all of us.
Maharaj, Deepak Prabhu's name was in the initiation list. We had been to Vada also on 27th December.
Okay, would you like to take initiation now?
Deepak Prabhu?
Maharaj, if you desire. I'm very honored to serve you. Would you like to, are you able to speak your vows? Yes, Maharaj. I will. Please. I will take vow to chant 4 regularity principles.
To chant 16 rounds.
I take vow to chant minimum 16 rounds of Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, with as attentive as possible. I will chant minimum 16 rounds every day. I will follow 4 regulative principles: no meat eating, no intoxication, no gambling, no illicit sex, and always try to serve devotees in the mood of servant. Thank you very much. And under the conditions you're in now, you just try your very best, and I will be very grateful and happy. And on behalf of Srila Prabhupada and our Brahma Madhva Gaudiya Parampara, and on behalf of all of our worshipable acharyas, I'm very much honored to offer you the name Damodar Vinod Das.
Haribo!
Jai.
Story. But don't think that this will happen to us. Why I'm telling you? This Prabhu survived. Somebody brought Ayurvedic herb within 2 hours in the hospital, and they started rubbing on the body. And Prabhuji felt that I am breathing like a normal person. All tubes are gone. And this is the picture of Radhastami. This happened exactly 8 months back. And Prabhuji is standing with the plate, welcoming everyone. And he's normal now. I'm not telling that. And there are some videos on Guru's grace where people are leaving the body and they are getting initiation. Prabhupada initiated one devotee who was Islamic faith in Western country. And while going home with bead bag and all, that initiation happened on front. He left the body in one car accident. Prabhupada wrote 2 letters, one to the community, one to that lady who is his wife. And Prabhupada wrote the community leader, please and please take care of his Prabhu's wife throughout the life. And if she dedicate, also give some other service, or see some job for her, she can do anywhere. That was the practicality of Prabhupada. And so one may think, initiation ke baad immediately such a Acharya, 32nd Acharya of Parampara. So that's what we don't have to equate. We don't have to judge the grace of Guru with our material brain. It might be saved, or sometime, because we are not a body, we are a spirit soul, and our Maharaj connect our spirit soul to Krishna. So that is a spiritual connection. We don't have to limit that grace with this thing. And I said I'm concluding, but I'm really concluding now. So this is the last slide, maybe. Yes, last slide. So, because we are mostly from India, I told about this YouTube channel. The Guru have no parampara. There are 4 authorized colleges or institute to take the knowledge. What are these? Brahma, Sri, Kumara, and Rudra. If they are not connected to this parampara, we should respect it, but we should not argue or fight or challenge. That is another thing actually. But I'm telling you, there is no fruit to that mantra. We may have some guru, those who are newcomer, I'm telling you, may have some guru in your life. You can chant that mantra, no problem. But try Hare Krishna mantra also, which is a Maha mantra. Accepting Prabhupada as our spiritual grandfather. Everybody can start chanting this Maha mantra, which is given, and so this is a bucker, crane. The crane stand in the water as if doing some meditation, and people getting attracted by the white color and meditative power of the crane. But he is meditating when I can get fish. That was his meditation. I'm sorry to say, but it is Bhaktivinoda Thakur in Krishna Samhita is telling that the bogus guru, they are meditating when I can empty the pocket of that Prabhu, when I can exploit that woman, But initially they will give you such a high class story of Radha Krishna, people will be bewildered. Wow, kya story hai, sab rone lage, But understand that this is like a crane, which came to kill Krishna, sent by Kamsa. And Krishna just bifurcated the beak of the crane and killed it. And why? Because crane who stand still, very nicely, look like a sadhu, and you want to catch a fish, robbing everything, robbing Krishna consciousness from our heart. But when Krishna comes, Krishna kill that illusion from our heart, So Krishna is helping. So Krishna's killing of Bakasura symbolize the devotee's deliverance from the influence of false guru. There is no term like pseudo guru in one sense. Guru means guru who show the path of Krishna. One day Jaipataka Maharaj was very, it is long back, 20 years back, we heard. He was telling very, very sweet manner. Guru means not like that, Guru's office is there and we can have one board writing, what is it? Guidance on psychology, clinical therapy, marriage bureau, and what is that? Parenting, and into bracket, sometimes spiritual guidance. It is the Guru's, that is not Guru's business. Maharaj is so exalted in Chaitanya Charitamrita. Every evening, his classes, we went as a student, he was giving class on the terrace of, wonderful Gada building, So he was narrating this. So that is not Guru's business. You can go to doctor, you can go to the astrologer, you have some other problem. Guru will give you Krishna. Don't look at Guru and underestimate Guru by all our material things, Dhanam Dehi, Putram Dehi. So this is what I wanted to speak. Those who have taken initiation will say 3 times Haribol to them. Haribol, Haribol, Haribol. Congratulations, you all are great. Very, very great under the guidance of Yugal Kishore Prabhu and various devotees here. So, and we get now your association, and there are some initiation list is there for Jaipataka Maharaj also. They are waiting, most of you. So you will also get initiation soon. So you understood in your life. This lecture was not for you. You are already convinced, But if you can repeat for others, that will be great. Thank you so much. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Grantharaj Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai. समस्त भक्तवृंद की जय। Anybody has some comment or correction, please forgive me if I spoke beyond my adhikar. Yes. Yeah, speak. We have next minute.
Hare Krishna, everyone. Yeah, visiting the temple, say last 1 year. The normal people, we just come to the visit temples on Sunday to take prasadam and just take darshan as we all then usually. But after 3 to 4 months, when we started visiting the temple, we got the Prabhuji. And after the Prabhuji told us the story that we could not reach the Supreme Lord, Krishna, without the this, Guru's grace. As per the Prabhuji are not less than the Guru.
No.
Because we visited, we started, we joined the very Shadow. Since then, I started my journey. Sometimes I have asked the job that you have become the same, you have now. So I think temple of you here. Chanting like Prabhuji. So due to Prabhuji, I started the Krishna consciousness. That's very, very close experience to my heart. And I'm very, very pleasure for Guruji's, this Prabhuji that approach to us. Thank you, Prabhuji.
I brought your question.
That was my experience. I must tell, because Prabhuji is today's preacher, so I want to share some experience in honor of them. That's my real experience, so I want to share that.
It is my humble request you come every Sunday and hear from
Yeah.
them. You'll understand how graceful they are.
Yeah.
Bhagavathacharya, you want to add something? Very exalted devotee, Bhagavathacharya Prabhu. And Divatirtha Prabhu, Kadam Karan Prabhu, Krishna Kumar Prabhu. And he's my Shiksha Guru actually. He cannot escape from spiritual duty because in his name only escape is there. SKP. Sham Kishore Prabhu. So, thank you so much for opportunity. Hare Krishna.
Praise the Spirit of God, Guruji.